So I do have a specific question for Michael, and this is in regards to developers and investors having access to capital.
So in the affordable housing space, that's a question if you really want to get involved in this. It can be a very complicated type of development, and the capital stacks can be very convoluted. But there is a lot of capital there. There's low-income housing tax credits, new market tax credits, a lot of tax credit capital. There's mass development, mass housing. They can provide the FHA financing on the first piece and then provide a lot of soft debt behind it. Again, there's a lot of different types of capital that can go into funding those deals, and then a lot of times is needed if you're going to have an affordability component to your project. Those, especially that soft debt and those grant funds are needed in order to make that project go. Working with banks have what are called CRA, Community Reinvestment Act. So maybe a project can, if it's in a certain location, if it's targeting a certain demographic, affordability, then you may be able to meet a bank's CRA credits and get attractive financing because you're making it more than just a real estate deal for that. So again, whether it be tax incentives, tax credits, Community Reinvestment Act, low-income housing, it's kind of putting together how can I. And this is the case for all types of transactions, not just affordable transactions. It's what kind of capital do I need to make my deal work? Both debt and equity, and putting it all together. We are right now in a very activist environment, and there are a lot of programs that are being put up by mass development and state through the federal government that are targeting DEI initiatives and providing capital for affordability, for diversity, and you have to plug into those people who know where those sources of capital are, who can help you write those grant proposals if that's what it requires, who can point you in the right direction. So again, it's about putting together the right team around you and knowing that there can be resources out there asking the questions if you have a development in a certain area. What are the types of financing that are available? You can't just talk to one local bank or two local banks. You really have to clear the market. And this is why, talking to someone in my position, a capital intermediary, you may be able to unlock some of those things for you. But in terms of, how do you get more of that? I think it's developing a track record of success. And the more that gets done, the more people see things getting done, then you'll see more capital being available on the block.